What's up? It's JB. This is session F. This is our sixth in our series of lessons for beginning guitar players. This is not for intermediate or advanced guitarists. This is only for folks that are just learning how to play, and preferably people who have gone through and taken lessons A through E, because this lesson is going to be a bit harder for those, especially if you haven't practiced in bar chords yet. So we're going to do some blues today. I'm going to teach you a couple of different blues songs. You can play them in any key, and we'll learn them, and then we'll learn them in a couple of different keys, just to get you comfortable with them. But again, hopefully you've gone through and you've taken A through E. This is session F. Let's tune up and get going. Give me your low E. Should sound exactly like that. Okay, let's go with your A. Your A is your fifth string. Let's go with our D. Your D is your fourth string. Your G is next. That's your third string. Should sound just like that. Let's go with your B. It's your second string. And your first string, which is your high E string. Should sound exactly like that. One more. Alright, let's get into the lesson. Alright, so this first little rhythm pattern we're going to do is almost all bar chords. It will involve an E minor, at least on the first round, and we're going to move it to a different key, and so everything's in bar chords. So I hope you're limber and you're ready to go. Let's go with a B minor. Okay? Now, when people are playing blues, a lot of times you'll hear something like this. Instead of just playing the chord the way it should be played. A lot of blues players, they like to start with it open and then move their fingers down onto the chord like this. You try it with me. Okay? Now, this time, I only want you to do your middle finger. Play, you can do that on, or some variation of it. I want you to experiment as we go through this, okay? B minor, then E minor. So I want you to do your E minor and use your pinky with one strum and push it down on 3-2 and then let go. So that you can do this. So that's the first two chords that we're going to play. Blues generally, before you shift into the chorus, it'll go through the rhythm 3 times. So what we're going to do is we're going to do this 3 times. Just do it with me, and then we're going to go to the chorus. Now the chorus is going to start with a G bar chord and then a G flat bar chord. Try it. And then go right back to a B minor. Try it. G. G flat. G flat. Okay? Now, we'll take it to that point, and then I'm going to teach you the rest. 3 times. Play with me. Okay, G. G flat, B minor. Okay, now we're going to have one more little piece to this, and it's going to go A, B flat, and B minor. Try it. Okay, so it goes like this. Then it starts the next verse. Play it with me. Put your heart into it. Ready? Okay? All right, now we're going to learn that in a little different key. So we're going to move up to C minor. Now, when the second chord is in an E minor, it's an F minor, so you're going to have to go here. And to get that, you're going to have to use, on your third string, you're just going to have to, pick your pinky up, move it to the third string, and go up and down. Try it again. now that you know how to do that. So let's shake off your hand a little bit. Do the bar chords. Your wrist is probably a little sore if you're new, if you're truly a new player. All right, shake it up a little bit, loosen it up. And we talked about playing with a metronome or a little drum machine. I always like to do that, and I'm doing that in these sessions because I want to set an example for you. It's a lot more fun to play with the beat, especially if it's the right beat. Like, I'll get into some Latin sessions here as we continue on, and they're so much fun when you get that Latin beat going, or there'll be a rock beat. Like, we'll have some rock sessions too. Okay. All right. So this next blues kind of rhythm is a way for you to practice your minors on your bar chords, okay? So it's almost every single chord that I'm going to teach you in the progression is a minor. So we're going to start off with A minor, the bar chord. Not here. Remember to do that. Play with it. Play with your picking as we're going through these, because these chords are real simple. They won't be after you played them for a while, because bar chords tend to, if you're not really practiced up and you haven't developed your calluses, they tend to hurt your fingers a little bit. But they're not hard chords to play, and so you want to experiment with your picking, how your rhythm sounds, what strings you strum when, and do what sounds right for you and what sounds good to you. That's what makes you an original player. Okay, ready? A minor. D minor. I am lifting my middle finger up on my D minor and making it a D major 7th. Watch. Shake it off a little bit. All right, we're going to play it one more time in this key, and then we're going to move to G. Play with me. let's move to the key of G. And it's the exact same thing, only you're just 2 frets lower. Watch. Nice. All right, shake it off a little bit. What you do now is you get your little drum machine and get your little digital recorder or some kind of a recorder and go through that 3 or 4 times, right? And you just made your own backing tracks. And then kick it on to your PA or your stereo or whatever you have to play it back with. Turn your amp on and start playing leads to it. And if you want lead lessons, you want to go to lessons 1 through 6 for beginner lead players on my site. And those are really, really easy to follow lead sessions, and it'll teach you how to play. All of those are done in the key of A, but you can do them in any key. But that's what I recommend. Learning how to play with backing tracks gets you ready to start playing with bands, because then you stay on beat, and you get to learn how to adjust your amp volume to that of other instruments, which is very different than just playing your guitar alone. Okay, so that's it for today's lesson. I hope you got something out of it. Blues is awesome, and it's one of my favorite. It's one of my favorite types of song to play lead guitar to, because you can really wail to some blues, man. It's awesome. So I'll leave you with that. Have a great day. We'll talk to you next time. Please subscribe.